Hey, Lottie. What you doing?
Take 10 steps back till you get to where you're going. Just research where you're going. A t-shirt where it's snowing. A preacher not quite knowing what he's saying. What he's saying. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. I don't wanna be around
At work. Terry's at home. Took a day. Oh, poor Terry. Did he have a rough day? He looked gone. He looked like gone. Like worse than gone. Like gone. Poor Terry. Yeah, he was gone. I don't have to look. No.
Take 10 steps back. Close your eyes and listen. And look from somewhere different. I know that I've been slipping. I fold my tie and ribbon to hide my scars. That's how it starts. Ooh, I don't wanna be around when you lose control. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. When you lose control, it's so hard to hold. All this weight up on my shoulders. I hate to say I told you so.
So I'm gonna wait till more people come in. This is a topic that was brought to me. Good friend. Adi Chick is back. PM me if you want to know more. Did you literally change your fucking name, dude? Oh my god. You do know what Hanzo means, right? Yeah. Yeah, well. The meaning is to hide. And you misspelt it. Yeah. Alright. Back to this. What, she actually has a PvP career? I didn't know that. That was more babysitting. Now it's regaled into babysitting, correct? So yeah. So hold on, let me see what it looks like on your guys. You can't even see it. All right, so to this, yes. So basically, my stream is going to encompass what CCP has done to the Chinese servers and changed the maps. They redrew the maps, and we'll see how it is for the Chinese server. Now, to make this clear, this is developed by NetEase, the parent server for China, not CCP for TQ. So, let's see. Is this the picture of it? Let's see. Give me a second. No, that is not it. It looked like it was, but it wasn't. It just took me to the same freaking deal. Alright, so. Alright, so if you pay attention to everything right here on the outside, you got Citadel, Lone Track, Forge, Curse, Metropolis, Molten Heath, Hyde Matar, Bleak Lands, Derelict, Devoid, Taj Markan, Kador, Domain, Corzor, Iridia, Genesis, Solitude, Verge Vendor, eat every share. And now this is all the Chinese main map. So basically, what NetEase developed was outside would be high sec. Because the only reason I know that is because Verge Vendor, that's where I came from, that's where I started my character in the Galate space. Verge Vendor is high sec, so, and we all know the difference between the developmental stage for the Chinese server, because NetEase did send us on their server, developed it, and everything. 1 second, I have got to change the fucking lights real quick. They're bothering me already. Thank you. So basically, what I see here, they took all of Nullsex to be in the outer reaches of New Eden. They just turned it inside out. Now, one of two things. I want to say this. One of two things. If this were to go on our server, that means content, more content, and more content. Everything would be more compact, it'd be compressed. There'll be a lot of things that would happen with Delve, Curious Fountain, period bases being almost to where it's all interconnected in a single, easier access. Because if you want to get technical with the current map of what we have now, now just think, and I'm just gonna click up here somewhere. Oh shit. Well, this is the best way I can get it, with all the pictures that are going to stay up and everything. So here you are. You have high sec in the middle, low sec on the outer reaches, and then you have null sec on the outer blocks. So basically, you're taking, see, if you take the shape and the actual contrast of what the difference is between the map now to the Chinese server, you're literally taking all the stuff, moving outside in. No, low sec is right in between. Then you have the high sec area. Now, with, where is it? There's the bleak lens. There's Punch Fin Derelict. Alright. Wait, where's freaking, what system is Gina in? What system's Gina in? I can't remember. Chat, help. Help, chat. Need help. Yeah, but wasn't it's just Gita, or it's not in like, isn't in Derelict or what? Gita. Okay. Where the hell is it? It's pretty bad. I don't know where Gita is. I never even go to Gita. How's a Citadel? Loud. I'm short with virgin. Look in the forge. Okay, thank you. Thank you, TK. Someone who knew what they were talking about. Hanzo. Alright, let's see. It's in the Citadel. Gina, right there. There it is. It's in the Citadel. So if you take what New Eden looks like right here, so you take what the vast reaches of space is in New Eden as of right now, and they change it to something like this. Now I know you guys can't see it, because if you look at it, the Citadel would be all the way up here. Get him. Get him. Get him. So that would mean that all of high sec yes, TK. So that would mean that the Citadel would be in the north. Everything right here will be all of high sec. then low sec, then null sec. Now, here's another thing about this. So, since NetEase and CCP have relaunched relaunched Eve to players in April 2020, not 2022. It's 20202. They have also undertaken a series of player communications in additional to normal operations. According to the feedback from pilots, we undertook a series of bold ideas and experimentation. However, we found that these will have a very large impacts on the current state of EVE gameplay. Thus, under the consideration of not severely impacting the experience of pilots, we have came up with this idea. Why not put these new ideas in a new test server to show everyone? Alright, so I want to skip, I want to jump. This is going to be the first con. Because I was mulling over what the new alliance system, more experimentation. In the new universe, we are testing a change on alliance composition. Every alliance may have at most 4 corps, each corp with 255 pilot. The more solve an alliance hold, the higher the solve bill per system. The number of nodes in the solve contest has been reduced, and the vulnerability time of solve will be restricted so it cannot be late night. We all know China runs on one time zone. So basically what they're saying is if they implement this on China, how would it affect the time zones that EU plays on, US plays on, Australian time zone, and Chinese? Because you're not just taking one time zone, you're taking multiple time zones if it is put on tranquility. I swear, do I have to put you guys in your corners? Shit could be nice. So, that's my very first con of this whole deal. If they wanted to implement this in the Tranquility server, TK, yeah, it is. TK, he's turning a new leaf over. Yeah. So, all right. So, what was I before I got, So, with this being, if this were to be on the deal, I guarantee you one or two things would happen. Thank you, TK. So, one or two things are going to happen. First and foremost, if they did implement this rule of this, I guarantee you one, it wouldn't work. And here's why I say this wouldn't work. You would literally have to crunch all time zones into one in order for them to have the vulnerability timer of a solve to where no late nights can occur. So the EU, now I know this is figurative speech. Don't get me wrong, it's figurative. This right here, if they, and like I said, China runs on one time zone. It says right here. No, China servers all runs on one time zone. Now, if they even tried to do that with Tranquility, it wouldn't work. Now, the Imperium, Pandemic Horde, NC, there are a lot of people within all the groups. And say, alright, well, and this is another con, by the way. So say that you are literally going to say, alright, there's only 4 corps to each alliance. You get one, every alliance gets 4 corps, each corp with 255 pilots. So you're asking everyone to cut down their pilots or cut out the corps that frankly they don't need anymore. You're asking to whittle down the number of players to where you don't have super coalitions. Now, I don't know how many people are on the Chinese servers. I know who won the Chinese server, but that is just one time zone. They all go to bed at the same time. I'm doing an educated guess and a hypothesis on this, but I do believe that they would probably sit there, they all go to bed at the same time, where Tranquility operates 24/7, 23 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and literally is operated on every time zone within this globe that we call Earth, except for the Arctic and Antarctica. Now, my biggest deal from that little new alliance system shows that there's no, I mean, I don't have the numbers in front of me. Let me look. So, I believe theirs is Serenity. I believe it is Serenity. Tranquility is up to 13,000. That's minimum average is negative 1.4%. Yeah. Serenity is at 3,058. So currently, and we should be getting into the Chinese time zone here in a bit, but Serenity is up 114%. That's the 30-minute average. So with this being said, so you take 3,000 people and you make them split up to 255 pilots per corp, and for 4 corps, that right there it's going to come out to 1,000 people. You're welcome, Hanzo. So, as of right now, 255 times 4, 1,020. Serenity only has 3,000 players. And they're testing this on their server as of right now. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. My mouth is kind of dry. So, give me a second. I'll be right back. So, with this being said, sorry, I had to down that real quick. So, let's get into another thing. Would the new alliance system work within the major blocks of the Tranquility server right now? So you're asking people to choose anything that you're asking the major blocks to choose 250 pilots, 255 pilots, and you must choose 4 corps. Well, if you want to look, TNT, according to Dotland, which I'll go to Dotland for. So TNT in general has one second. There we go. TNT is 14th at 2,364 pilots. That's pilots. That's including alts. That's including everything. So, with that being said, you go up to Goonswarm. Goonswarm has 31,980 81 pilots, which is a lot. But out of those 31,000, you have to choose 255 pilots. Now, why would I have to choose 255 pilots within those 4 corps and go ahead and try to implement this map. That's why I think this new alliance system would not work at all within Tranquility. That is the first con, and that will be the biggest con of the game if they were to implement this system right here at all. If they implemented this system, there's going to be a lot of people leaving the game. That's almost saying that you need to go ahead and make an A team. And through that whole A team, you have to vet, choose, then build, and try to hold something that is, where is it? That is Delve or Quirius or Period Basis or Fountain. You're not gonna have the same alliance superpowers. And I should have had all this pulled up for you guys, but this was spur of the moment. So you're not gonna have Imperium holding Delve, Period Basis, Quirius, in it holding Fountain, and you're not gonna have that. They're literally gonna be in one system, unless you can find a way to have 1,000 of your people doing all this, holding all this off, stretching themselves so thin it's not even funny. You can't do it. There's no way to do it. There's not a way to even think of doing this. Now, there are some good things about this. One, this map right here will give everyone the content that they want. Now it's gonna suck for everyone outside, because just think, if I were in Verge Vendors and I'm a new player and I want to go to Gita 44 market, I'm gonna have to take this all the way over, because you think they're gonna come into Lulsec and Nullsec? No, they're not. They're new players. If they want to sit there and travel that from Verge Vendor to Citadel to go sell some stuff, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, they could go from Verge Vendor through here and everything else, but what about Taj Mahal? Now, I understand that these systems where people first make their character, they go do the little, character, oh, I want to make it look like this, I want to be the bald guy, or anything like that. He's going to go from Taj Mahal to the Citadel. No one. That's the answer. No one is going to do that. Now, go back to this. Let's so HiSec. HiSec isn't safe. Has been a controversial issue for players since the very beginning. In the new universe, all safeties will be locked on green in HiSec, so players cannot lose their ships to unexpected PvP. Now, I'm sorry to say this. My alliance, well, we're gankers. We love to gank. We like to gank. We want to shoot the unsuspecting person because, well, through the the modern internet, that person is a pappy spy or a pappy ling or whatever. All safeties to green. Well, I'm sorry, but that's another con. I've been trying to find pros about this, but I really can't. I just keep on seeing negatives about what is good and what is not. So I've already listed 3 things. Travel time. New alliance system. Now you can't really gank because all your safeties are set to green. So if you have your safeties on green, you can't shoot, you can't gank, you can't do anything like this. So more value to idle ships. In the new universe, we want players to get more value from their ship collection. So owning ships will give you bonuses to the current piloted ship. This works like a new fitting resource, and the most powerful bonuses granted by owning hulls will require more fitting. Combining ships bonuses can create many different reactions. So I don't know what to say about that. So if I own a certain number of hulls and everything, what does that mean? So I'm going to get, am I getting new fitting high slots, mids, and lows? More rigs? Or is it just a bonus feature like the boosters? If they were to elaborate on more value for idle ships, then yeah. If they elaborate, I will base it off of what they elaborate on. The elaboration process of what they said right here is too vague. It's not saying, oh hey, Viper, guess what? This is what we mean by this. I'm sorry, but I've been playing Eve for 7 years and I still don't know everything. All I know how to do is press F1, fit a ship, because that's the way the fit is from the Imperium. But within all of this one right here is too vague. I'm not going to touch on it anymore. For the people who are just joining, I went over the map changes. So compared to Serenity, the new universe has a completely different map. The paradigm has been changed from nullsec surrounding highsec to highsec surrounding nullsec. The new map also changes the makeup of the galaxy, causing many systems to disappear. At the same time, many gates will also change. We hope that through this type of change, the game will have a higher rhythm and players will have new opportunities and challenges. Now, what they mean by this is they're taking the map. So you take Tranquility the way it is, you introduced this, but I forgot to mention that they're also cutting out systems. So this is what it's going to look like, but it's not going to look like that much. It's going to be a smaller, more condensed map. Now, as I've already touched on the map, I will skip it and I digress it and all that stuff. Now, let's see. Ship's sustainability system. In the new universe, we will be testing what is called sustainability system. The compatibility of ships can expand beyond that of just pilot skill. As the pilot pilots the ship, complete certain challenges, and uses certain I guess that's in-game consumables. I don't know who wrote this. Actually, I think it's Angry Mustache. The ship will gain additional bonuses. So there lies again. Here's another con. I keep on finding cons in this. That means that the ship needs to you need to complete certain challenges in order to gain additional bonuses. How would this be good for the game? And I'm asking my general chat, speak up forever now and forever hold your peace, because I'm only going to touch this once. I mean, I want to try to stretch this out as far as I can, but I'm just looking and I'm seeing a lot more freaking negativity. And so now we're 0 for 4. And what I mean by 0 for 4 is, okay, so I'm at Tosh. I have a mission in Jito. So you want me to travel about 4.5 hours to get to Jito. And then I have to go back. Travel time. You think people are going to travel from Taj to freaking Citadel? No, it ain't going to happen. This, if the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, if you want to do the donut, which you can. I mean, it's not like you're going to have the Edsplex going from, oh, I need to go from Taj Mahal to freaking Citadel, and be like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and get into the Jita Express and call it good. You think they're going to do that? No. I mean, it might be good for us to, like, I mean, I don't know, to stage all of our stuff in Taj Mahal, hit the Jita Express, go up to Jita Express and come and harass Tribute or Pureblind. Because you think this right here, the middle right here, you think all that's going to be freaking, it's literally a donut. A big donut. Now, it's just one of those things. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at the detail and the intricacies of what they're trying to do over here. Notice. Weather Channel. So let's see if I can find a pro. Assistance banner beacon scanner. In the new universe, players can find entry points on the map. Players can use these entry points to join a battle or help in a supply operation. Completing this task will grant certain bonuses. Up, strike 6 right now. Rec Journal and Rec Exchange in the new universe will be testing in new items that drop in the wrecks of player ships. Records Lost Journal. The more expensive the ship and fitting, the more journal drops. The journal can be used for exchange for certain rewards, ranging from daily supply boxes to various rare rewards. So if I shoot a Titan, kill the Titan, I'm going to get a rare reward or a supply box. Yeah, I didn't see that. You're saying I get a rare reward or a supply box. Are we playing EVE Online? I mean, is this EVE Online? Or is this EVE Online with a twist? Alright, moving on. It's giving me a headache. In the new universe, Stellar Express Recovery Service can allow a player to recover a destroyed ship minus the cargo. In their last dock station, I'm already getting a headache reading this. In their last dock station, after paying a fee, once the ship is recovered, it can be used again. However, the recovery is not unconditional. A ship exploding will cause the ship and items to lose durability, and items with zero durability will vanish. We hope this change will greatly alleviate the frustration of new players losing their ship and allow them get back in the fray more quickly, and mechanically remove the despair of a catastrophic all your eggs in one basket event. Alright. No. No, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Once a ship is gone, you lose it. Now, granted, it's for new players. Hopefully, it's just for new players. If it goes to this system, I'm literally closing every EVE account I have. If it goes to this system. Why the fuck are they thinking of this? And now I know it's not CCP. It's NetEase that made these changes to Serenity server and the Chinese server Serenity. Why would you even think of, okay, well, we're not going to have super coalitions anymore. We're going to have 4 corps and 1 alliance and 255 pilots. So you're gonna sit there and you're gonna make me choose 255 fucking pilots, and sit there and be like, okay, guess what? You can only have 4 corps. 4 corps. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corps. 255 people. What the fuck are you thinking? Why? Oh, well. You're telling me you want to have 255 corps, or 255 pilots in a corps. 4 corps per alliance. What's up, D? What are you doing? I want to tell you what I'm doing. I'm losing my ever-loving fucking mind, because if they make these changes and do the changes, I want to fucking lose it. This is stupid. This is absolutely the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life on a game. Hell, I already paid $20 fucking for it. So you're gonna make it into a donut? You're gonna move all the freaking high sec outside. Then you're going to take all the low sec, put it in the middle. It's a dartboard, and all the dull sec is going to be in the most inner ring. So it's going to be null sec, low sec, high sec. So basically, high sec, null sec, low sec. Or null sec, yeah. Then you're gonna take that's the first thing. Second thing, 255 pilots. Goon Swarm itself has 31,000. TNT has 2,000. Freaking Initiative has 11,000. So you got 31,000, 11,000. Then you have TNT, who is down here somewhere. There it is. At 2,364. And you're going to take like Brave. Do they really have 8,000? But you're going to tell me that Goon Swarm is going to have to choose 255 pilots. Pandemic Horde is going to have to choose 255 pilots. Fraternity is going to have to choose 255 pilots. You're going to make Goon Swarm choose between 3 other corps, corps. Then you're going to have TNT choose from their corps the 255 they want in the alliance. Now, are they literally delegitimizing super coalitions? Well, this makes me think so. Now, I might be throwing smoke up your ass, but I read what I read. There is no new alliance system that, okay, in the new universe, we're testing a change on alliance composition. Well, here's the deal. The nullsec big blocks, the 4, Imperium, Neutral States, Ruiner Coal, Fire, PamFam. You're gonna make all these people choose 255? I don't think so, because from ages they're advertising big coalition and stuff like that. In comparison with other MMO, if they do it, they're kind of killing their own game. Well, we already going through that, because guess what? Eve itself only has 13,000, and it's almost 9 o'clock. Now, I know people are going to work and everything, but here's the deal. If they do this shit, and here, if they do this, it's not going to work. If they do this, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. Now, alright, so Britt, do you know what Britt said? I hate it. But you also gotta realize, D, is that this is Chinese Serenity server. And current Serenity server is 3,000 people. Now, this is NetEase. NetEase built this for CCP. Now, there are no new pilots, according to this, has been made. Now, Tranquility, there's been 110 new pilots created in the last hour. Let me refresh this. Alright, so 92 pilots created in the last hour. There are now 4,826 players in Serenity. Now, so let's go back to the Alliance shit. Shut up, cell phone. Let's go back to the Alliance stuff. 255 pilots for 4 corps. 4 corps make up the Alliance. Now, Tranquility. I have 3 characters. I only pay for 2. Third one is there, but it's out of action, and I'll only use that during Vietnam. I know a cat within my organization that has 50 characters. And before the mining changes in Vietnam, he would mine the hell out of a system. 50 freaking characters, all mining, being boosted. Lottie-dottie everybody, calling it good. This will never work. At all. In the eyes of a person who is only a line member, who only presses F1, only does anything that is combat related, that's what I do. If they implement this, they are shooting themselves in the foot on any server they put this on. I have yet to see within this write-up from Angry Mustache, who is a current member of CSM 17. I do not see this working. Now, the map change right here. They're cutting systems. So they're going to make the donut smaller. And they're going to keep it smaller. Now, oh my gosh, this is giving me a headache. Let me go to a different thing. I just have to do this because HiSec isn't safe. It has been a controversial issue for players since the very beginning. In the new universe, all safeties will be green in HiSec, so players cannot lose their ship to unexpected PvP. I've already covered this, but here's the deal. No more ganking. In TNT, we do this all the time. Ganking is life. Go hit the unexpected miner somewhere, call it good. Because we found out that they're tied to Pappy. That's fine. Okay, no more. Can't do it. No mas. Finito. I'm finished. No more ganking. Done. Whatsoever. Idle ships. In the new universe, we want players to get more value out of their ship collection. So that means if you get more powerful bonuses granted by owning holes will require more fitting. So let me read this verbatim. In the new universe, we want players to get more value from their ship collection. So owning ships will give bonuses to current piloted ships. This works like new fitting resource, and the more powerful bonuses granted by owning holes will require more fitting. Combining ship bonuses can create many different reactions. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. This is not kosher. It's just Chinese patch notes. Oh, I mean, that's fine if they're Chinese patch notes. But if they were to implement this system within the good God, Tranquility server, you're literally tearing everything apart and rebuilding it to fit their narrative. That's what it is. There is nothing that goes in a positive way for CCP to implement this stuff. Now, if this was just patch notes from Chinese server and they actually this isn't the I'm going to change this to this, then, and we're going to keep this what we know right now, okay, I'm fine with it. If they cut systems from this place, okay, I'm fine with it. What I'm not fine with is making all this a big freaking donut. High sec on the outside, null sec on the inside, and a chewy void called the black icing. Now, if this is just server patch notes, which if what I'm reading here and see what they did, it's not going to be kosher for anyone who plays this game. You're going to start losing people as it already is, because I say again, losing people like we already are, because guess what, as of the last refresh, 13,144 players in Tranquility, 5,000 in Serenity. That's the Chinese server, if I'm not mistaken. We all know Singularity is the test server. If they were to sit there and basically, oh shit, there's only 255 people that could be in my corp, and in that alliance I have 4 corps. That's 255 players each for a corp. Add all that together, it's 1,200 per alliance. And that alliance can't be in a super corp or coalition from what I'm seeing. Then you're going to have a lot of people. Oh, that's it for me. I'm done. There's no refuting the evidence if they were to release this on Tranquility. If they released it on Tranquility, you might as well just mark the gravestone July 17th, 2022. The day that Eve died. Brisk already said that'd be stupid of them. Changing the maps. This ain't it, Evangelion. And if you don't know what Evangelion is, it's an anime. And every time an angel attacked, they had to redraw the maps because it would literally create a new lake, make a mountain disappear, you know. Just saying. And a lot of people have been saying that, David. A lot of people have been saying that. It's not dead. There's 13,000 people playing it right now. I'm one of them. If there is someone who could tell me that the reason why Eve is dying is because of A, B, C, and D, then I might agree with that statement. Yeah, okay, true. That's a true statement. Half are bots, if not If that, I mean, hell. Okay, so let me ask you a question, Baited. Let me ask you a question. Do you think renting is the way of life in EVE Online? Do you think renting is the way of life of EVE Online? So if I'm a big block, hey, guess what? You're a new corp. If you pay me so much ISK to live in this space, you can have it. But you have to pay me so much ISK to live in this space. Do you agree with that statement? Because it kind of goes hand in hand with the botting. Maxim, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the pit, man. Granting and done properly can foster dual licenses to null. Oh, this isn't a rant. This is if they do what they think they're doing from what they did on the Chinese server to Tranquility, I think it would not work. I do believe it would not work. Because these proposed changes to having 255 pilots within 4 corps making an alliance, is this to do away with the super coalitions or what? Exactly, Baited. See, this is what I'm getting. Because botting and renting is the same freaking thing to me. Now, I am saying this because yeah, but if now I'm just saying, what if, Maxim? What if? What if they introduce this into Tranquility server? Because if they're going to the Chinese server, and I know there's not a lot of people playing. I mean, like I said, I got it up right here. They got 5,509 players right now on Serenity. I understand that. But this is a what if. What if they fully implement everything that they changed to TQ? Now, Brisket's already said, no, I'm not. I'm null. I'm TNT. I'm nullsec. Did I say that, Maximum? I don't think I said that. I don't say hunting gang isn't botting. I'm just reading what I saw here. And that was, where is it? That was the high sec isn't safe has been a controversial issue for players since the very beginning. In the new universe, all safeties will be locked green in high sec, so players cannot lose their ships to unexpected PvP. That's the only thing I said. And I posed a question to Baited, and it kind of looks like you're saying that I'm wrong somewhere. I mean, we could have a nice little discussion. Because the only thing I'm doing here, I'm comparing these notes. If they were to implement said changes from the Serenity server to TQ. That's all I'm saying. And how bad of a move it would be on their part to implement this stuff. So you're in agreement with renting. So you want to be protected and play the game that way. But you're also paying for that protection. You see where I'm getting at now? So you think renting is a way to grow in null when you're paying for protection? I'm not gaslighting. I'm not gaslighting anything. Because that's the way it works in my head. I mean, it's basically yeah, I don't know. I want to be honest with you. I never had to rent. The 7 years I've been playing this, I don't know shit. I am not gaslighting. I don't know what the hell I was gaslighting anyway. But in my mind, that's the way renting works. I don't know how it works. I'm in TNT. I just know how to press F1 and shoot other ships. That's it. I don't mine. I don't rat. I shoot other ships. So what they do, Jabata, they kill niche playstyles. Yeah, TNT is a small block, but it's also part of the Imperial. But I still don't see how I'm gaslighting. I'm just literally going off if they were to implement this on from Serenity to Tranquility. Did I say that? No. I mean, if there's a clip of me saying that, then I will roll back. But what I think of a renter is they are protected by, you are literally a tenant protected by your landlord. Did I say anything about protecting themselves? Well, I'm sorry, but I mean, if you can press an F1, then you can protect yourself. I never implied that they aren't responsible for protecting themselves. They have to learn how to protect themselves. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the fuck a botter is. I've been playing this game for 7 years. I still don't know everything. If I knew everything, you think I'd still be playing the game? Hell no. I don't know shit. All I know is undock, go to fight, F1, and try to make it back in one piece. Alright, so let me ask you this, Aram. Let me ask you this. So, and having a safety net to fall back helps them establish themselves to grow and eventually own their own space. Okay, so let me ask you this, and this is just me wanting to know. So, your own space. Okay, so is that so? Your landlords are saying, okay, you're going to give me the space to own, but you have to join my group or my super coalition? Is that what it is? Or is it... I'm just asking a question. Is it that space within their walls? Or what is it? I'll give you some time. Because I'm generally curious. The way we did it was part of the spoils of war after the frat war. So, but you're still protected underneath that block, right? You're still within the walls of that block. Alright, so it's your space. No one can tell you. No one can. The only way you can be kicked out is if someone comes in and steamrolls it, right? You own that section, you're good. Exactly. We have been defending against the Imperial aggression for a while now. Okay. Cool. How am I gaslighting? Now that we got the renting part out, how are we gaslighting? Or how am I gaslighting? Because truthfully, I don't even know that term. I've seen it so far. I am not a gaslighter. I've never been a gaslighter. I'm just trying to understand what the way people rent. And truthfully, I mean, I'm going to be transparent. I've always been transparent. I am TNT. I am a part of Imperium. I like this game we play. I don't want to see it to disappear in the wind. Sit there and be on my rocker and on my front porch with the iced tea in my hand, saying, "Oh yeah, remember the good old days where the entirety of the galaxy came and tried to say crush goons and Imperium members and all that." Yep, I remember the good old days of those wars. Like my grandpappy before me. Explain how renting done properly can foster new groups, and they'll say, "Cool." Alright, you explained it. How am I stoking the fires of, or being a gaslighter? I mean, I'm just trying to talk about this. About Eve might be changing. I mean, it already changed the freaking deal over in China. I'm talking about this. I was asking a legitimate question to Baited. What up, FGJ? How you doing, buddy? I'm just trying to see what I'm trying to do is sit there and make some content on something that's going on in Serenity right now in the Chinese server. And if they try to implement this over to Tranquility, which I hope it doesn't happen, I don't think this right here would be a wise choice. And that's all I'm doing. I think the MPE PvE is useless. The UPvE is always useless. It is a PvE experience from 1996. Emphasis should be put on sandbox education, not PvE. Okay, so, alright. So you're talking about mining, you're talking about ratting, you're talking about, and help me out, I'm losing what all encompass, are you talking, would that be planetary interactions? Yeah, so I'm not gaslighting, I'm just trying to go through changes that would ultimately wreck the game that we like. That's all I'm saying. And I mean, everyone is a human being. They can formulate their own opinion. This is my opinion. I don't want you to believe me. And like I said, I believe if they implemented this to Tranquility, game's done. Yeah, all these MPE missions, new players don't enjoy it even after 20 iterations. Well, truthfully, you know, when I first started this debated, I started doing these missions. Like every other person that has started Eve and played Eve and played it as long as since it very first came out. I know a guy that played this game ever since it first came out. That's almost 20 years ago. And he rolled with the punches with every single change, every single iteration, everything. He knows the game from the ground up. He knows how to fit a ship properly. He has taught me all this stuff. Thank you, TK. I agree with those statements, TK. That's what I'm doing. This ain't me trying to sit there and tell my viewers this is the way it should be. No. This is my opinion. This is my own calculated opinion of what I think should not happen. I have read this and 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 read this. I play the game you guys play. You play the game I play. You go to war, I go to war. We all have fun shooting ships. I'm not saying you need to bleed my way. No. I am saying I think this is my opinion. You're allowed to formulate your own opinion. And if you don't, I mean, all you have to do is X out and you don't have to watch me. I'm just having fun with the information that was given to me by a friend. And say, hey, this could be your next Eve content. Yeah, it is. I wasn't even going to stream today because I ain't got no content. Fire won't fight. Now, if Fire wanted to fight, we'd be talking about, oh, okay, well, there's the Titans. Yeah, it's no fun for me. I like streaming. I think this is fun. I've never put so much. I have never ever in the life of owning any game have I put more money into a game like this. Yeah, I know, Shiloh. I know. I don't know what you're talking about. When I started, I did the MPE with Aura. It set me fast. Having some elders to talk to and make my own small way in the game was super fascinating. On the other hand, I might be biased. Aura. I need an explanation on that, Baited. Oh, Aura is the AI. Okay, I get you. No, I haven't. I don't even know where to start. I haven't done that in a long time. Where was I? There it is. Nope. Nope. That one. Yep. All right. Um, yeah. I haven't done. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. But yeah, exactly what Raven does said. Why would I make a new character though? But let me go back to what I was doing before all that happened. So anything that was released with this change, one, the map changes. I don't agree with them. And I'm basically going over what I've already went over. Basically, what they're doing, they're taking the map in Serenity. And apparently, I don't know. I'm not on a Chinese server. I basically saw the change. It's basically taking what I say. If this were to be implemented, it's going to literally take the null seg and it's going to turn the whole map inside out and it's going to cut stuff. And if it does that, it's going to end up like this. I don't like this. I think it would be bad for the game and it would not last as long as it had. It'll probably be a fart in the wind. I know ganking, we do a lot of it. We go out, we go to low sec and, to, 0.5 system. High sec isn't safe. Big controversial issue. Locked green safeties. Can't unlock it, can't do nothing, you can't gank, you can't go shoot anything, you can't do nothing. Alright, I want to stop everyone right now. No Ukraine, no politics, no nothing. Those are my rules. I understand what's going on with Russia. I understand what's going on with Ukraine. I'm understanding everything. I'm asking everyone right now to chill out, take a breath, and be nice. Be chill. Everybody love everybody. This is a family. This is an open discussion, but no politics, no real world shit, no nothing. We're talking about this, and we're only talking about this. If high sec is safe, even if it's not scary. Okay, debated. I need an elaboration. You have the floor, my friend. If I was a new player, and someone in my chat right now was a new player, I want you to tell me why it's not scary. You have the floor. Why high sec? It's what Jabeta said. If high sec was safe, Eve is not scary. If you are talking to a new player right now and you say that, rebuttal. Because I think that high sec is safe. I'll get to that in a second, but Well, hell, I've been saying it the whole freaking time. But tell me, I want to know Jabeta's answer to my question. It's safe. In my eyes, it's safe. I never got Jabeta until I get the Genesis and a low sec system. That was my first interlude to PvP. I ventured too close to a 0.6 system. Got in that 0.6 system. Got over to where it went from 0.6 to 0.4. I was going back to the 0.6 system. Before I got done, I was in the relative safety of high sec. As I'm going back from a mission that I was doing with the agents, as soon as I got back to high sec, no one could shoot me. I've been in Null for too damn long. I literally left high sec. Let's see, I created a character in 2015, and within a month, I was in nullsec. Okay, so TK, you have the floor. Why is it not safe? I mean, you can type it or you can get in my comms and tell me why it's not safe. I want this interaction. Okay, gankers, why are gankers making it not safe? Welcome to the pit. Yep, usual joins, E plays weeks, joins null, becomes elite. No, I ain't elite, I'll tell you that right now. I am not elite. I am not elite. If I was elite, then you think I'd be a line member? No. I don't know shit about how the intricacies of fitting a ship or, going into nullsec and being Mr. Eve personality. I don't know that. I don't know any of it. I do know when I first started, I was ganked in a venture. That was less than 100 hours of playing. There was nothing to be earned other than salt. That's the joke no players blow. Alright, Capo. You fly a dread that makes you elite by Eve Nation. I fly a super. I fly a Titan. Guess what? I'm not Eve Elite. I'm not. I fly every ship, almost every ship in the game. Does that make me elite? No. It means the only way it made me elite is taking my credit card and swiping the shit out of it. What's up, Captain? What's up, Grumpy? How you doing? Welcome to my channel, brother. When I started playing this game, it took a week to build a thorax with a Vexor, and I was ganked by Circus. It sucked because I only had 3 ships at the time. Okay, so let's talk about the recovery for a new player. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by. Welcome to the nerdom that is Eve. One second, I gotta change my screen. See what this was. All the follows today. Lizard Breath, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the pit. But, yeah, Grumpy, thanks for stopping by, man. You started to know, so you know more than I do, man. You know more than I do. Right now, Grumpy, you're winning Eve, so don't play it. So, Shiloh, you know more than I do. I mean, yeah, Venture is a new bro ship. Everyone blames ganking, destroying Eve. I call BS. It's the game that stops people playing. Why? Because new player experience is boring as crap. Okay, so, alright. Hold on. Let's all stop right there. Campo, you have the floor. What would you change for new bros coming in? Welcome, Liz. Welcome, Liz. Enjoy your stay. We got snakes all around. See? Snake. Snake one. So, CCP has not increased bonuses and missions in 19 years. Okay, so level 4 missions need some love. New to Eve, you got mission, you get missions, you get mining, you got exploring. That's it till your skills grow. Okay. What else? Okay, so you're CCP, or you're going to CCP. This is your mission in life, is to go up to CCP, and you have a list. What would you change? That Campo, no, you have your suit on, you're ready to go in there, and you're about to give the best presentation to CCP. What would you change? Not fuck everything. You can't just go in there and fuck everything. They destroyed high-sec mercs, they killed wars, they never did shit with bounties. So you're going to go in. Oh, I love you guys. I think the DD and mission rewards are buried in the code, not in a database. The newest overview is a little better. Okay, Liz, do you like the new Photon overview? Everything, all the changes. Do you like it? I think new players need a system that they can learn, and when they are ready, they can jump through one-way gate and blame. And Bam, you're in. Is that what you're saying, Shiloh? Bam or blame, or you're in the sandbox. Complete and total rebuild, start from scratch, and clean up the clean up. Okay, so. Raven, deal that. Thank you. Null is null. Null is as null as fuck null, and their money hoard work on high sec hell make low sec work. Okay. I had a little trouble trying to word that. Capo, can you clean that up for me, please? Shit, I lost train of thought. Help me out. Liz. Now, you're on the floor with CCP. Your main goal is to tell them, okay, should we tweak this for the new overview, or should we go back to the old? You have the floor. All right, before you go ahead and type your answer. Go ahead and type your answer. Raven, here's the thing. Let me tell you something. How hard is it to clean up legacy coding without destroying the frame, the subframe that we already have? Hey, Cap, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, I downed about half of my freaking Buffalo Trace already, so it doesn't matter. Hey, Campo is saying that nullsec needs left alone because everyone is null is rich. I specialize about overview, so maybe a video explaining the overview, links to recommend overviews, and a video explaining how they can customize their overview without being scared of it. Alright, so before I get to Liz's, I want to say this to Campo. I never joined in the 7 years I played this game one alliance tournament ever. I've never been in one. Never. Ever been in one. Yes, I'm putting it up there so everyone can see what Serenity looks like right now. And since I'm doing a lot of talking, I need another refill of water. All right, what I missed. All right, so yes, in a way, porting would be able to do some of the porting over would be easy, but it's hard to transfer legacy code the way it is, depending on how they have it. God. You know, the thing is, this is off the Eve subject. I got the habit of smoking a cigarette and vaping all the time. I got that hand to mouth. That's done. I'm now fully on nicotine packs. I'm doing good. If you smoke, it's time to quit. Raven Death. Now, is that true? Did the one who create the or write the code or help write the code get fired because of new blood or what? See, Max, I've never chewed. I've tried it once. That was to hold me over for HE Devil. That was to hold me over because I was going to Iraq when because I couldn't smoke, so I put a dip in, and I about threw the hell up. He wouldn't change or share his secrets? Okay, yeah. Nope, you can't. She Devil's a sweetheart. So, but yeah, back to the testing things that they're doing. You can chew in the. Yeah, you can chew all the time, Max, but you couldn't smoke. I was a smoker. It never worked. Private, what the fuck you doing up there in that turret smoking a cigarette? The enemy's gonna see you dumbass. Alright, back to what, okay, so, we already covered the high sec. Now, here's something I don't get. Now, I want you guys to try to explain this when I read it. More value from idle ships. In the new universe, we want players to get more value from their ship collection, so owning ships will give you bonuses to their current piloted ship. This works like a new fitting resource, and the more powerful bonuses granted by owning hulls will require more fitting. Combining ship bonuses can create many different reactions. Alright, so you're a grunt just like I am. So, owning several idle ships. So, if you have a ship hangar that is mini, you get combining ship bonuses. So, is this... Alright, so I'm just going to use an analogy. So is this putting the jewels in the armor in Diablo and making it be cast to where it will repel fire, poison, or something like that? Okay, Shiloh. Yeah. I think that's a staple in EVE Online. We're trying 100 billion worth with mods. Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, that's a staple. I got ships all over the place. Well, I see them? No. Might as well just clear the guts and get rid of the chew in it. Yep. I'm a rich goon. Well, I'd love to answer you, Campo. I really would. But the thing is the only thing I can understand from this is either they're going to tweak the setting for more fitting towards like rigs, maybe? I don't know. I am in the dark just like you are. See, Shiloh, yeah, you got, again, there's a lot of goons out here who probably look at this person and is like, who the fuck is this Vipers and why should I listen to him? You guys got years on me than I have. You guys were playing this game in its infancy. I get the adult stage. And I was pissed off when they changed the freaking settings to, when I was actually. Alright, let's be civil. Remember, be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Everyone will love everybody. That's what I promote here. We ain't getting into that. I mean, I'm TNT. We're part of the Imperium. I understand that that's probably civil in your eyes, but it's one of those things where I want everyone to love everybody. Shortly after Alpha was introduced, other than burning a delve, we have always been underdogs and makes victory. Oh, it's going good, Devil. It's been going very good. Question: I wish new players started out with a little more SP, so that the extra frustrations we all suffered, they don't have to. Like the power grid and CPU issues every ship has, new kids can be lessened. What would you recommend? Okay, so if I was a new person coming into this, didn't know how to fit a ship, didn't know what to exactly fit on a ship, I would have to say for the first iteration of your entrance into EVE, you get a video on how to manage your grid and your CPU. So when new bros come in, new people come in, they're literally shown how to implement certain things to help you out in your grid and in your CPU. YouTube should not be the teacher. It should come from the company. I'm going to go off subject. I have a submixer. I bought it from Beacon. I don't know shit about submixing. I had to have my friend help set it up for me. I had to go and watch 6 separate videos on YouTube on how to implement my stream and how to implement all this stuff into my stream. That means the sub mixer, the chat. I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to do the music. I had to learn how to separate all this stuff to come together into stream elements, and that's how I got it to work. Because my friend, everyone knows who Mind One is, he helped me do this. Without him, I wouldn't be able to mute and, deafen or mute, because I could press a button if someone I don't want to be on comms or your audio. I would literally have to mute my whole stream. That's my mic. That's my music or whatever. But now all I have to do is press a button, and you wouldn't be able to hear them. So if She Devil or Raven Death came into or TK came into my Discord, they start talking. I don't want you guys to hear what they're talking about. I press a button, it's muted. Alright, as a new player, I literally had to have people hold my hand, and I still didn't understand it, so I gave up. I watched for days how to set up a planet mine. Dude, do you know how many Shiloh? Do you know how many videos I've watched on planetary interaction? Because my leaders, my when I first got into military gamers, I basically was like, all right, so how do I do this? I don't know. Go. I ain't gonna tell you how to do it. Go watch YouTube. 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 I watched literally 20 videos on how to set up my stuff for planetary interaction. Truthfully, that should be implemented in the new bro category. Yeah, it was hard. I'll get with you offline, She Devil, because it'd be a good deal for you. Instead of going in, muting the deal, all you have to do is press a button. Here, I'll even show it to you if it'll reach. So basically, this is what it is. And these buttons down here control the mute. It's a simple USB-A to USB-C. You basically set up your submixer. It'll create the outputs for you. Then it will, that's how I feel as well in my court. Yeah, I blows chunks. No one really speaks really. Where am I? Nothing like the free world where you all know it's expensive as shit to live in the free world. Alright. So. Yeah, I like action. Your face fighting type games anyways, so it's all good. Oh yeah. So yeah, back to the map. Alright, so Stellar Express Recovery Service. In the new universe, Stellar Express Recovery Service can allow a player to recover a destroyed ship minus cargo in their last dock station after paying a fee. Once the ship is recovered, it can be used again. However, this recovery is unconditional. A ship exploding will cause the ship and items to lose durability, and the items with zero durability will vanish. We hope this change will greatly alleviate the frustrations of new players losing their ship, and allow them to get back into the fray more quickly, and mechanically remove the despair of catastrophic all your eggs in one basket events. So, okay, so Campo, again, you have the floor. Sure, so this is not a short reply. All right, I'll go with that. I'll let you slide on this. Okay, so here's the deal. I want to. All right, so Shiloh, your explanation. It's all right. It's all right, Campo. Tell me why you don't like that. Shiloh, tell me why you don't like that. There's insurance already. Okay. That is Shiloh's answer. Alright, so here's mine. When the combination of PL, PH, NC, Test, Brave, everybody against the Imperium, I'm going to use one battle. M2. Oh shit. Sorry. I thought that there was an A in that combo. I'm sorry. That's me not reading all the way through. I apologize. So, let me tell you. If things didn't go the way it went, and I lost my super because I started off with my super. I started off with my Aeon, my baby. My half-built ship. I have, currently in my hangar, I have a super. At the time I had 3 carriers, 5 dreads, and all the subcaps that we needed for the war. Now, to me, now I didn't start streaming till after M2. I started streaming M2 or the E-verse when, and I'm just giving you a little background of what I did. The only thing I did as a streamer was literally eyes for the T5 ZI into 1DQ gate. That's how I started streaming. If I was streaming, which I wouldn't have been able to do with the M2 battle, the M2 battle itself was the fight of all fights that I've been in. M2 was the culmination of I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket. If we were to start losing that war, because I was going in there with the throbbing in my brain, Viper, you're gonna lose your super and you're gonna lose every freaking capital you have. And I would have been fine with that. I would have been perfect. I'd have loved it. Because that would just keep me playing this game. That's why I love the M2 battle. Alright, Liz. when I started, the best advice I give was to fill my trading queue for a month, walk away so I can come back and fly a ship. When I was available to sit in comms and listen to fleets and write down questions so I could ask them later. We have streamers and videos now to help some. I think it's on us others in the community to maybe start tag teaming each other and putting out better stuff for the new people. I agree with that, Liz. But others can't be bothered. There's the hierarchy in it. You get to a certain level, you think that vet is going to help you on doing this, or you think I can't deal with it, I can't deal with it, I can't deal with it, and here's my solution to that problem, Shiloh. The older person, the vet, who knows a lot, train up someone who is willing to take that responsibility and pass it down to other new people that want to play this game. Compo. People stop playing E because you get 28,000 from a career mission. People look at the cost of a new ship and say 23 million, then look at their wallet and go, fuck this. True. 2,500 for killing a rat. Rados cost 5 bill bits. Oh, I know they know the battery so much it just kills. Get CCP said 19 years wondering why people don't stay, shakes head. I'm bothered by the lack of cohesive. So, are you bothered by the lack of comprehensive or cohesive? So, you got Eve Uni still is up and running. You all need to keep encouraging them. Okay, so Liz. It's your turn to feel the flame of training new people. How would you do it? You are in Iceland, Reykjavik. You got your nice formal attire on. You got a binder and you got slides, and you got a binder and you got a PowerPoint. You walk in and you want to talk to CCP, Hellbar, and whoever else is on there. The CSMs are in the other corner. You have the floor. So, Queen, you want to get rid of all NPCs. Okay, no what? No, you don't want to get rid of the NPCs, or... Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, if people hate people, then they're still gonna see people pop up in the local chat. Right? I do it when I'm around. Especially when I see new kids streaming because they want to learn. See, I didn't even know Eve University existed at all. Now, Fleet University does an excellent job. I wish I went through their program before that. I see what kind of pilots they bring out, and they're welcome to go to any other block within New Eden. It's not, hey, you join Fleet University, you're going to Fleet. No, that's not how it goes. Dude, they used to run fleets back in the day. Yeah. Is Bruden still a lead of that, Shiloh? Or did he step down? NPC corps are nothing but alts who are looking for cannon fodder. Alright, so, Comp, let me ask you this question. Do you believe that a person should have 10 accounts to pad their stats or ISK value and help them build ships? Or would you like to get rid of them? And I will say, I think every new player that joins this game needs to go in like a university done by, I don't know what PL or PH or NC or Brave or anything like that has. Until devs start the MP. Alright, MP, help me out. What is that? Now, Comp, I don't know about those goons. I'll be transparent with you. I have three accounts. One is unsubbed. The other one is my Sino. Then I have my main. Thank you. Thanks for that elaboration, Les. You want to know the bad thing is? Nah, see, alright, Cop, I know sarcasm, but I choose to be very friendly when I'm streaming. Anyone who knows me, She-Devil, Raven, yeah, you can be. I'm playing the nice guy. That's what I'm doing. I am not going to engage into anything of sarcastic remarks because here's the deal. If I'm sarcastic and you are a person who just joined my stream, how would it feel if I was a sarcastic asshole and you're brand new and I'm just like, F this, F that, all this stuff? How would you feel? Would you like someone who's more personable or someone's just an asshat and be, alright, you know? Alright, Shiloh, I'll catch you later. I gladly joined Uni, but they have a no cussing policy. That would be, I wouldn't play if I was in that type of corp, because I cuss like a sailor. I know what you're saying, cop. But as far as everything, with the changes they've done to, and I'm going back to what I originally said, with good God, Viper, get it out. So back to what the stream was originally about, because it's literally 10:30 and I'm literally doing the head bobbing and my eyes are closing and the red's not helping. 1 second. Let me change this. Yes, this is what I'm doing right now. And I like the Twitch community and so with the implementation of said changes to Serenity and having this right here and reading all these, it is a massive con. So I know I didn't touch everything, but in the new universe, players can find entry points on the map. Players can use these entry points to join a battle or help in a supply operation. Completing these tasks will grant certain bonuses. These changes are not limited to the above. More content will be released, and players will be able to test them. Now, everything from ship's sustainability, wreck journals, Stellar Express recovery system, idle ship, or I should say, hulls grant you bonuses. The one that really gets me right now is this one that I have highlighted. In the new universe, we're testing a change on alliance composition. Every alliance may have at most up to 4 corps, with each corp having 255 pilots. The more SOV an alliance holds, the higher the SOV bill per system. The number of the nodes in the SOV contest has been reduced, and the vulnerability, good God, Viper English hard. Vulnerability time of SOV will be restricted, so it cannot be late night. So, China, 1 time zone. US, EU, AU. I think AU has more than 1 time zone. I don't know. I ain't got the time. Whatever. US has 3 time zones. Tranquility runs 23 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You cannot tell me that if I hold so many systems, yeah. Tranquility 24 TZs, from POS bashing to infrastructure to blah. Now the corp numbers that will destroy will solve. Yes, exactly. You have 4 corps. That's 1,020 freaking pilots. 4 corps. The only way you can negate that is holding a higher solid bill per system. Why would this be implemented in the current EVE we know today? Why would you even remotely think that this would work? Now, you gotta realize, this is being a staple in the Chinese server as we speak right now. And everyone that is there, let me refresh. They have 7,000 people taking part of this. Take Goons, how many real players are there in 30k members? I would say less than 10k. You're probably right, Cop. I am not going to say that you are right. I don't know the actual number, but I'm just saying. In fact, Vector has more outs than the Logitech keyboard factory. SEMA, you are wrong. Yeah, I know, Comp. But I think I already broke it down in 2 major groups. Anyway, Liz, I don't. I mean, I think. I don't know. I am not going to make an assumption, but it's kind of hard to figure that out. I know AOM's over there. That's it. But I do believe if they try to implement Tranquility into this form, it would not work. Alliance can only have 4 corps. Yep, man, that will be hilarious. Yes, it would. And a server is like 4 alliances and all. Okay. So, Comp, I'm gonna take that as actual fact. If they do have 4 alliances, it works well for that, but not for stuff like we do. I mean, Comp, who do you fly with? Oh, low side pirate? Alright, gotcha. Do you know Mad Dog? Because he's a low secker. Heard the name? Okay, yeah. He, I don't know who he flies with, but, he's a part of that low sec stuff. But everything between the high sec isn't safe. All locked. All the safeties will be locked green for high seckers. To the 4 corps with 255 pilots, depending on what the more solid the alliance holds, the more that becomes. I mean, you're still gonna have corps to where 255 pilots is your max. You can't have over 255. Now I'm just gonna take an educated guess and say, okay, so if they're gonna allow me 255 with the most being however systems I own, that won't best flashy, yes. So with what I'm saying is, if I own more than say 10 systems, now does the number of pilots go up? Or is it the number of corps with the 255 pilots go up? So if I sit there and have 150 systems, Does that mean 150 corps with 255? Or does that mean I get not a set number of pilots? Or are you doing what? I mean, it's an open-ended question to where is it going to be pilot numbers or corp numbers? Because if this was implemented into Tranquility, it's done. But as far as anything else, okay, actual pilots. Okay, so the higher the soft build persistent number of nodes in the soft contest has been reduced, and the vulnerability time to solve will be restricted, so it cannot be late night. Okay, so that's just. I think that's just going to be China. Actual, not alts. Gotcha. So we're in agreement, comp, that it is actual. Now, I don't see this here. That is an educated guess hypothesis that we can probably both agree on. With if they tried that way back in when it came to Alliance logos, yeah. That was my nicotine rush for the day. Gave me a headache. That's why my mouth is getting dry. Anyways, SEMA, so basically what I did was go over the patch notes for the Chinese servers, what they had implemented. If you wanted a logo, you have to. Good lord, I got this. Yeah, if you wanted a logo, you have to have X pilots in the alliance, not alts. So is that what they're basing the new? All right, so Cop, are you talking about the Killmark thing or what? Oh no, you're talking about the logo for the. Are you talking about the paint? The new skins? Or am I just going out in left field? Logos for a while. Okay. Alright, so. So SEMA, if you don't already know, they're basically taking what we know of this to this and the Chinese server. No alliance logos that are specifically drawn for them in game to utilize. Okay. I get it. So. So basically, if I were to be a betting man and they somehow brought this to fruition, I want the chat to say, would you be happy with this or would you not be happy with this? Because at the end of the day, we still play the game and we still do the things with the stuff and we still have fun doing it. Would you still play the game or would you not play the game if this was implemented on TQ? But that's not answering the question, Belk. Say you are not part of any alliance, anything. You are playing this type of map right here, and you would sit there. Would you? I don't know enough to answer. Okay, so I mean, how many groups hold Sov right now in the Chinese alliance? Well, I think PBIC, RAC, COA, TGA, JA, PBIC, FDK, JA. I don't know what all these groups are, but that's what it, here, you guys can't see it. So this is the Chinese server as of right now. Now, after the map was implemented, I don't know what it looks like. I haven't seen a map that even remotely. This was only implemented 20 hours ago. This was September 2013. But this is what they're dealing with right now. Null sec, low sec, high sec. Alright, so I'm going to go to Belk real quick. Alright, you're a solo player. And you see this map right here. Matter of fact, anyone can pull this up. All you have to do is EVE Online China server map. You'll see this on Google. So, Belk, say you live in Verge Vendors and you had to go to the Citadel. You literally had to travel from here all the way around to here. Instead of doing what we do. Alright, so there's Verge Vendor. Here's the Citadel. That's straight through. You go over here, and you have to go through all this shit. What would you say? I like to travel or get to see the sights. Maybe in the future I will get tired of it. I'm only 2.5 years in the game. Okay, yeah. But I'm just saying, you've done a lot of seeing the sights and everything within the current map. Would you like to travel that distance? Being it probably be about 100 or something plus jumps just to go from Verge Vendor to Citadel? I wouldn't be fine with that. If I was a new bro, a new cat, new at the game, and I saw this, and I wanted to get to Gita, or say you're Amar, you're in Tosh, and you wanted to go to Gita, yeah, you don't think that they're mapping this? Alright, so Liz, I'm basing it off wormholes are not implemented. That's what I'm basing it off. I forgot about the wormholes. But if there is, wormholes move. If there are ways to negate it and go through their wormhole, then yes. It would be quicker. But of course I prefer shorter distances, but my one experience is very terrible. Good answer. That's a good answer. And you are you're probably playing the Eve the way you want to play Eve, and that's the way to play it. I'll give you a gold star for that. That's a damn good answer. But in closing, I am going to say that anything that is, if this were to happen, I would probably have to say a big fat no to this. I believe that any person, if this were to be implemented, it would have a huge A, outcry, B, quit, C, well, I'll try it for a little bit and be done with it. So for me, I avoid Gina, so I locally would help. Yeah, most of us do. Get tired of looking down. Wailing and gnashing the teeth. Oh, yes. Yes, that is true. That is very true. The wailing and gnashing of teeth would be insurmountable. Yeah, I wholeheartedly would agree with Belk. The current status of Tranquility with its current map. Now, all right. So let me ask you this: would you be comfortable? So owning Solve to 4 groups, what's the risk reward? Alright, so let me tell you this, Liz. And I want to be honest with you. Would you like to see a chopping of certain systems? So they implement this, they make it more, see, from what I'm getting, they're making this more compact. They're making it more compact. Yeah, it looks like a big freaking donut. And this donut is going to be smaller, it's going to be more compact, and it's going to be tighter to where everything gets content. Now, granted, yes, this right here shows, I mean, it literally shows you, man, that's a lot of shit. And it still holds all the systems that are in freaking TQ. I don't know, I was looking at your name TK and I said TK. But they said that they would cut, and this is hearsay. They said that they would minimize a lot of the systems. So they're taking it and making it a smaller system. So that means Gymnate might be cut out, or Tribute, or Phenol, or Branch, or Declan, Respire, Stain, Cador, Canid. Okay, to force the 4 main groups, you'll have to be able to protect the turf. Yes, yes. So the 4 groups in that alliance of 255 pilots, could they even now? With the changes, if they were implemented, may have at most 4 groups, but the more the alliance holds and solve, the higher the solve bill per system. So Comp said, alright, are those actual pilots? Are they basing it off actual pilots? So if I have 2001 alliance, how many of that comes out to being real pilots? How many of those null spaces now that we have a net? I could not tell you, Liz. I could not tell you. If I knew that answer, I'd be able to answer it, but I can't.
You never stop calling me crazy, but you the one that's fucking crazy.
Now, if I sat there and said, okay, so you have emailed the thousands of people that play on the TQ server, and you figure out how many real people play one account, like I used to for so long. I played one account and one account only for the 7 years I played this until World War B. Yeah, I know. I'm going to take that advice. We'll do this. Guys, thanks for the follow. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are my times to stream. Liz, thanks for the follow. Grumpy Cat, happy chap. Good to see you, brother. Comp, thanks for the follow. Shiloh, thanks for the follow. Maxim, thank you for the follow. Jabated, thanks for the follow. We're gonna go over to DJ I watch sometimes. Yeah. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. We'll talk about this more Friday. Always in the stream with thank you very much for hanging out with me. You rock. Viper out.